Y'all ready for this?
Happy Motivational Monday. It's Michelle, also known as Miss Motivational. Happy Monday. Yeah. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend, Father's Day weekend, all that good stuff. We had pretty good weather, right? Which is a first in New York at least. This weekend I went to the She Summit, and it was a leadership and lifestyle big event for women to help them grow as leaders and lots of stuff. So, of course, I had to go, right? Build myself up and all that good stuff. Anyway, there were a lot of panelist speakers, and they all were talking about like what sparked them, what said, this is it, I'm going to become fit, this is it, I'm going to become a leader, I'm going to start my own business, whatever it was. And a lot of it was about overcoming fears. So while all these things are going on, I'm kind of thinking to myself, what clicked for me? And some things never change. And it wasn't until I was thrown into teaching classes and becoming a part of a leadership program did I say, this is what I want to do, and this is what I'm going to do to overcome my fears. So for those of you that know me before, I kind of did that my whole transition. I was really, really shy, really, really quiet, and I was always afraid. I was afraid to speak my mind. I was afraid to do anything that I wanted. I wouldn't go to a club without knowing one person in it. I would never go to the gym unless I knew somebody there, because I couldn't do anything by myself. I was afraid. And it's crazy because now it's like, oh, I'll just go by myself. You want me to speak up in front of people? No big deal. But 10 years ago, you would have never got me to do that anything. But I always wanted to. That was the thing. It wasn't until my senior year of high school did I finally apply for a leadership position in school, because I really, really wanted to be a leader, but I was always afraid. Anyway, so I was thinking about something that happened when I was in third grade. When I was in third grade, so what are you, like 8, 9 years old? I used to take all the toys that I didn't want in my house anymore, like puzzles, games, toys, and I would bring them to school, and when the teacher wasn't looking, I would sell them underneath my desk, 25 cents or whatever. I guess I was a little entrepreneur in the making, but I would, do that. And one day this kid was about to rip me off, and I raised my voice. And the teacher came over to me, and he said, Michelle, you know what you just did? And I was so afraid, I thought I was going to get caught. And he's like, you raised your voice, you spoke up. He's like, you need to use that voice more often. And I'll never forget that. And then a few weeks later in school, we played this game where we had to get into teams, and we had to accomplish some goal. I can't remember what it was, or maybe read a story or something. But there was a project manager, a task manager, and a recorder, and whatever else. There might have been one other piece, but I wanted to be the project manager. I really wanted to be in charge. My mom was always in charge at work, so I wanted to be in charge. I wanted to lead a meeting and stuff, but I was afraid to say that that's what I wanted. And this boy ended up doing it, because boys are the leaders, right? No. Anyway, the teacher came over to me and said, Michelle, remember that voice you used at your school store? You should use that now and tell them what you want. Because he could see me fighting it. Like, I really, really wanted it, but I held back. So this week, don't let that happen to you. If you want to do something, just do it. Raise your voice. Whatever's inside of you, do it, okay? So that's my story to share with you, because even in third grade, I held back. And I did that until I was about 19 years old. So don't do it. Stand up for what you want. And if there's something that you want to achieve this week, go for it. All right? Stay motivated. That's all I got. I'm off to teach class. Have a great week. Bye.
I get a good feeling, yeah.